Hey, what's up guys, Card Shuffler 99 here, and today I'm going to show you guys a pretty cool trick that I like to perform all the time. And don't forget about the contest. All you have to do is like this video, comment I want to enter, and be subscribed. Robert, I need you to do something for me. I want you to pick, name one, odd or even?
Even.
Even, alright, so we're going to take evens. Alright, so take all the odd cards and push that out of your brain, okay?
Right.
Now I want you to think, within the even cards, do you want, here, I want you to pick, okay?
Alright.
Alright, so name one. Are you going to name 10 and up or 10 below?
10 below.
10 below. So we're going to take 10s and belows, and we're going to knock that out of the park, alright, with a baseball bat.
Okay.
So we're left with 10s and up, okay? Because we just knock those 10s and belows out with the baseball bat.
Alright.
Like a rock, okay?
Okay.
Now, we got the 10 and the queen. Is that all we got? So name one.
10 or queen?
Yes.
Let's go queen.
Queen. All right. Take that. Knock that out of the park. Just like that. And we're left with 10. Okay? So we knocked them all out of the park. They're all gone. Okay? And we're left with 10. Now come here. I need your help for a little bit. I want you to just touch a card.
That one right there.
This one right here. Now I want you to touch another card.
Oh, no. Oh, that one right there.
Okay. One more. And actually, let's go one more card.
No, that one.
You sure?
Yes.
You absolutely sure. You can
Yeah.
change it. You sure?
Yep.
Now remember, you could have picked. Did you tap that one before? Now you could have picked that if you really wanted to, but I guess because you changed your mind, we're going to try this again. And check this out, guys. All the cards are different, but you limited us down to the card 10. And check it out. You had to select all the 10s in the deck.
That's crazy.
So let's learn how to do this. Now this is kind of a risky trick to perform anywhere, really. But it uses something called a psychological force. What a psychological force is basically just convincing people to pick a card. And you don't want to do this more than once or people are going to catch on, alright? So you really got to play along with this. You pick a number, you put it on the bottom, okay? And what you're going to do is you're going to make them say this. So you're going to say, okay, we're going to go odd or even. If they say odd, you're going to say, okay, we're going to knock that out of the park. Now, best case scenario, every question you say, you can either get rid of or you can, let's say they were to say evens, which works for 10, right? And then they were to say 10 and up. And then they were to say, and I actually like to pick 10 because what you can do for the second part is you can say, do you want 10 and up or 10 and below? So now you're basically saying, all right, you're going to be using 10, right? No matter what. So that's how I like to go about this. So let me just explain this one more time. So you're going to use a psychological force, and you're going to say, all right, evens or odds, okay? And they can pick anything here. So let's say they say odd. You're going to say, okay, we're going to knock that out of the park. If you say even, then you're going to say, all right, we're going to use evens, okay? And you want to make it, you want to play along. You'd be like, evens. Okay, evens. I guess you're that kind of person. You got to play along. You got to make them feel something. If you're talking about, I like to say hit it out of the park, just like a baseball or something. You do that and you get them playing along, get them thinking about other stuff than, the fact that you're forcing them to pick a number. So, once they have evens, now you say 10 and up, 10 below, right? So, no matter what they say, you're good to go. So let's say they say 10 and up, right? You just say, all right, we're going to knock that one out of the park, okay? 10 and up is out of the park. So now we have 10 below, okay? So now that you're at the 10 and below stage because they picked evens, what you're going to want to do is you're going to say, do you want a high or low, right? Remember, you're basically just going to limit it down to 10. So you can do this any way you guys want. If I were you, I'd just, figure out a way to do this and try to divert their attention. Don't let them know that you're saying, all right, we're going to get rid of this. Oh, you picked that. We're going to keep that. Oh, we're going to keep that. Oh, we're going to get rid of it. Okay, you want it to seem the same. So the way to do that is to kind of, say different things, get them a little confused, I guess. And then once they have it down to 10, now you can start the trick. You have them select 4 cards. Okay? And as you go, you have the 4 10s on the bottom. As you go, you're rolling through, you actually grab a pinky break, okay? So now you're going to push these to the side, and grabbing these cards, you're actually going to go right there. So you're going to go from here to there, okay? Now you have the cards, and this is in the position you're here. You put the rest of the deck on top. What I like to do is take my index finger, put it in the little hole, and flip it up, spread the deck out, and show they picked all the 10s. So that's just a pretty cool trick, guys, that you can perform. And once again, guys, this is Card Shuffler 99. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.